Hi, this is Trevor Conquergood. Welcome to this week's R&K Software Club's video for the week. And the topic for this week is about how to create an SVG artwork when you have an applique embroidery design. And so this would be, if you had like a digital cutting machine and you wanted that to prepare your applique fabric, maybe you're going to use the Floriani Applique Wonder, which is a great fabric prep to help you, first of all, have a great cut on your digital cutting machine. It'll get really clean cuts. And then it's actually a stabilizer that's you fuse onto the paper or onto the fabric before you cut it. And then you can remove the sort of waxy paper and it's sticky. And so Applique Wonder goes really great when you have a digital cutting machine. And this is how you can create the SVG artwork, from your actual applique designs so that you can cut that out on your cutting machine. And so let's go ahead and transfer over to my Floriani workspace so I can show you guys how to do this. Essentially, to get started, I need to open an applique design. And I have one queued up here in my, from my library. This is an applique design. So like any applique design, it's going to start with a run stitch, and if I just push play on my sequence sewing simulator, you'll see that it does the run stitch and then it does it again. And the second time it did a double run. Now there's some underlay, and then it's going to, continue on with the border. And in this design, it actually has a triple border. And so if you watch it sew it really quickly, it does kind of a larger border. And then there's two smaller ones that goes around the outside. Well, if I was going to use my digital cutting machine to prepare the patch that goes in the middle, the shape that I really need is that first color. That's the one that tells you where your applique goes. It's the very same shape that comes next. That would be, if you were doing a trim during sewing applique, then, you would trim around that line. But if you're going to create what we call a pre-cut applique, it's the it's the zigzag that comes after that kind of tacks down your fabric. And so that's where the Applique Wonder really helps, because when you place it, it's going to match exactly around your run stitch. And using that sticky back stabilizer, it'll make sure that it holds in place while it does the zigzag kind of cover. And then, of course, it can finish it off with its triple borders. So the question is, and we often hear this question, how do you create an SVG artwork from stitches? Because if you look in my sewing sequence, this design is all just stitches. It was a PES embroidery file, and I simply opened it up. And so we have all the colors are based in stitches. And it's actually, if I just hide the first colors, it's this color right here that we want to use with our cutting machine. And I can select that color just by clicking on it in the sequence. And what I did here was I just used the eyeball to hide the other colors, just so that you could kind of isolate it and see what the colors are. But it's this first one I want to select. So now I've got everything turned on. They don't have to be hidden, is my point. But you need to figure out what is the shape that you want to cut out and select it. And what I have to do is convert that into an outline, into artwork. But what I'm going to do before I do that is actually use copy up at the top of my workspace, just copy and paste. So by copying and pasting, I made a whole nother copy of it, and it puts it at the very end of the design. That way I'm not changing my embroidery design in any way. I still have the first color and the second color, but we want to create a piece of artwork that matches it. So I made a copy of the first color, and it's now, this number 5 segment, the last one, and it says it's a run stitch, or it says it's stitches right now is what they all are. And so now is the point where I'm going to right click. And when I right click, I have a menu that comes up, and one of the options is called Convert to Outlines. And this is a special function. The software can read those stitches and convert them into, real true sort of Floriani shapes, right? And notice now I actually ended up with 2 pieces. There's this number 5, which appears to be one small stitch in the very center of the hoop. I don't think I need that one. I'm just going to delete that, right? And then I have the next one, which was the actual run stitch outline. But now instead of saying stitches, it says run stitch. We've created a shape for this, and we don't really need another run stitch. It made it a run stitch because that's what it was originally. It just simply recreated the run stitch as an actual outline of a artwork shape. And so this is the last step. And I know I made it sound like a lot, but really it's not, because once you open your design and copy your first color is usually what it is, and then you make it into right click to convert to outlines, the last step is just simply to click it on the yellow star at the bottom to convert it into artwork. So now what we've got is our embroidery design and the final piece, and you can make it, doesn't really matter what color it is, but I'll make it a blue color. It's artwork. Look, I can click on the fill and show it as it's a vector image. We made a vector image that matches the shape of the run stitch in the embroidery design. And so at this point, what could you do with it? Well, you could say File and Save As, and then choose to save it as an SVG artwork. You can choose the format SVG. Now, when I choose SVG, it won't save any of the stitches. So I could call this Design 1 SVG. I've already done this, so I'm just going to overwrite it. And then I can go File and Save As, and save as to any embroidery format. Let's just choose PES and have the matching embroidery design. And so now we have the PES stitches that you can take to your embroidery machine, and we have the SVG artwork that you can cut with your digital cutting machine. And so notice if I just choose open right now and I browse to my desktop, there's Design 1 SVG. That's the artwork. And there's also Design 1 PES, and that was the stitches. And so in a WAF file, if we saved it to Floriani, WAF, then you can have artwork and stitches saved all in the same, file format. But when you take it to your machine, you're going to need a stitch format like PES. And that's what we started with today, was a PES file. We simply opened stitches, selected the run stitch, that first color. We did copy and paste to make another copy. We right-clicked to convert to outlines, and then we got rid of the extra run stitch that kind of was created probably from the jumps that came from the center. And then we selected the actual run stitch that was created and converted it into an artwork with the yellow star. And now we can save an SVG file that matches our PES. And so we hope you enjoyed this week's RNK Software Club's video for the week. Until next week, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.